All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're going to talk about something huge, how to build your life instead of just, finding it. We'll look at two really powerful ideas. First, using what's called Bayesian thinking to make smarter choices. And second, finding your own niche strategy so you can stop playing games you can't win. It's a total mindset shift, really. Moving away from that endless search for the one right answer and towards actually constructing a life that is uniquely, truly yours. Okay, let's get into it.
This quote just nails it, doesn't it? We treat our lives like this high-stakes, pressure-filled test, and we get totally paralyzed by the fear of picking the wrong answer. But that whole mindset, it's a trap. It keeps us hunting for some perfect path that, let's be honest, doesn't even exist in a world as messy and complex as ours. All it really does is create a ton of anxiety and keep us from doing anything at all. So let's talk about what's holding us back. It's this thing called the perfection trap. You know that little voice in your head? The one that's always whispering, hey, wait a second, there might be a better job, a better city, a better something just around the corner. That voice keeps us stuck, unable to commit to the perfectly good opportunities that are sitting right in front of us.
And here's the breakdown, right? On one side, you've got this myth we're all fed, that there's one single perfect path out there just waiting for you. But the reality? It's totally different. The world's messy, it's complex, and the people who really win, the people who thrive, they don't find a path. They make a bold choice, and then they adapt like crazy. They know that all the good stuff, all the growth, happens in the little adjustments you make along the way.
This really flips the whole idea of regret on its head. We're so terrified of making a wrong move, of looking back and thinking, man, I should have stayed put. But what if the real regret, the thing that'll truly haunt you years from now, is the fact that you never tried anything? The real danger is just standing still, letting your potential just fade away.
And look at this number, 40. 40 years. Can you even imagine that? Spending 4 decades in a job you fell into after college, not because you were passionate about it, but just because you were too scared to try something else? That's not stability, that's a quiet surrender. The risk isn't changing course. The real risk is staying frozen while your own curiosity and the whole world moves on without you.
Okay, so if searching for perfection is the trap, how the heck do we get out? Well, that brings us to a totally new way of thinking. It's a framework for making choices that's all about embracing action, even when it's messy and imperfect.
This is a real game changer right here. We have to stop thinking about success like it's a lottery ticket, some 1 in a million jackpot. It's not. It's a game of probability. And this is where that idea of Bayesian thinking comes in. It's actually pretty simple. Instead of trying to get it perfectly right on the first try, you make your best educated guess, you see what the world gives you back, and then you update your guess. You just keep improving your odds over and over again.
So here's the playbook. It's a simple, powerful 3-step loop. Step 1, choose boldly. Just make a call, pick a direction and go. Step 2, adapt quickly. Pay attention, see what's working, what's not. Gather that feedback. And step 3, refine relentlessly. Tweak your strategy based on what you learned. Then you just do it all over again. See, it's not about being right from the start. It's about becoming a little less wrong with every single cycle.
Now this leads us to maybe the most powerful concept of all, finding your niche. This is the part where you stop trying to win someone else's game and you start creating your own.
Just think about this for a second. Should a zebra fight a giraffe for the leaves at the very top of a tree? Of course not, right? The question itself sounds ridiculous. The zebra is guaranteed to lose that fight. So, why do so many of us try to do the exact same thing in our career?
A zebra's not stupid. It doesn't pick a fight with a giraffe. It finds its own food source, the grass on the ground. And that, right there, is the difference between head-on competition and a niche strategy. Trying to be the absolute best in a super crowded established field, that's the foolish game. The winning move is to find your own patch of grass, a space where your unique skills make you almost irreplaceable.
So what is a niche, really? It's not just a job title. It's that special mix, that unique combination of skills and strengths that only you have. You know, maybe you're an engineer who also happens to be a fantastic writer, or a data analyst with a deep, passionate understanding of ancient history. That weird little intersection, that's your superpower. That's your niche. It's where competition pretty much becomes irrelevant.
So all of this, it's all building towards the ultimate goal. We throw around the word freedom a lot, but what does it actually mean? Well, this next part offers a really powerful redefinition of freedom. seeing it less as a destination and more as a constant ability to grow.
And here it is. This is so important. True freedom isn't about not working. It's not about just sitting on a beach doing nothing. No, true freedom is having the power to choose what you work on. It's earning the autonomy to pour your time and energy into the projects and problems you actually care about. It's an active power, not a passive state.
So how do you get there? How do you build this kind of freedom? Well, you invest in yourself. You build up your own personal toolkit. You build skills that are valuable to other people. You build a rock-solid reputation for being great at what you do. You're always building your knowledge. You build strong relationships. You build a financial safety net. Every single one of these things, it's not just an asset, it's an option. It's another door you can choose to open later.
Because at the end of the day, a well-lived life isn't about having zero risk. That's impossible. The real goal is to maximize your ability to evolve, to be adaptable. Industries will change. Jobs will disappear. That's a guarantee. The people who are going to thrive are the ones who have built the capacity to adapt, to pivot, when the world inevitably changes around them.
And that really is the heart of it all. Stop searching. Stop waiting for the perfect map to fall into your lap. That life you're dreaming of, you're not going to stumble upon it. It has to be built. You build it. One choice, one action, one bold, messy, imperfect step at a time.
So I'll just leave you with this one simple question. Forget the 5-year plan for a minute. Forget about perfection. Based on everything we just talked about, what's one small, bold step you can take? What will you start building today?